These individuals spent a lot of time as volunteers thinking and dreaming. And as it is today, it's history. We had no idea that it would grow like it has. It's beyond our wildest dreams, way beyond. It's very special, very, very special.
The story of our community foundation really begins in the 60s and 70s when there were efforts to create a community foundation. Ultimately, those efforts weren't successful, but 20 years later, leaders in our area began to dream again.
It probably took 4 years, but from 1988-89 to 1992, that's when the Community Foundation was started, put in place, and we began to talk and dream about, okay, can we make this happen again?
Well, when we started out, at that time, the board was trying to get organized, and this group had to start raising funds, and it took a lot of effort because when you're small, you have to work harder.
I often wonder what those first donors were thinking. What was it like for them? We had donors in year one that gave major gifts to permanent endowments that began building our community foundation. They didn't have 25 years of history and knowledge to benefit from. They really just had faith, confidence, they had trust in the vision and those that were leading the effort, and really a commitment and love for our communities. And that's really inspiring.
The Community Foundation can play such an instrumental role because they're trained and they're knowledgeable to be able to adjust and adapt to what the donors want to do and help them fine-tune their desires to get exactly what they want to do. And that's an exciting thing.
Our first year, our assets were just over $100,000, and we awarded $12,000 in grants. Now, 25 years later, we have well over $50 million in assets, and we award about $2 million every year in grants to benefit our community.
It's absolutely amazing what the Community Foundation has accomplished in the last 25 years. You take a look at the impact that it's had across the 5-county area, and it's absolutely astounding.
The Community Foundation is the manner in which a donor can have their passions matched with the needs of the community. I believe that the Community Foundation in our work touches just about every area in the community.
Obviously, it impacts many different parts of the community that are important to all of us.
I would put it to you this way. It is a class organization. It has been well structured. It has been well managed. It is a pride of the community.
And when you really think about the future, of course, it really rests on the strength of donors being committed to the area. The donors have been so generous, and they've really made a big difference.
Anniversaries are a time when you think back to where you've been. As a community foundation, we think about the first donors and the first leaders who really believed in the possibilities for the future. Donors have been incredibly generous in their giving. We've had solid stewardship over our assets and our grant making, and we've benefited from sound and thoughtful leadership throughout our 25 years. Anniversaries are also a time when you look forward and continue dreaming about the possibilities for the future.
50 years from now, or 100 years from now, there's going to be somebody standing in this exact same place talking about what the Community Foundation has done for the community.
The future of the foundation over the next 25 years is that it can only get better.
Because of the way we're structured, it can be envisioned. We can see it 50 years from now, or 100 years from now.
The foundation will grow, and the more that it grows, the more impact it can have on the 5-county area.
I want to say a very deep felt thank you to those who have given in the past, who are giving currently, and who might be giving in the future. Today we're celebrating the past 25 years, honoring the impact we have had in our communities, and looking forward with great optimism to the future.